Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 local news for Sunday, August 10th, 2025. The popular family-run Morongo Valley gas station All American Fuel and Food will be selling the business after 20 years of service. And while it won't be closing its doors, this marks the end of an era for Allison Nikyar, her brother Nicholas, and their dog Roxy, the former elected mayor of Morongo Valley. I spoke with Allison about the last 8 years since they took it over from their father and what the future holds. Allison Nikyar says when her father started the business 20 years ago, Morongo Valley was more rural with very little foot traffic. And while she's loved seeing the small town grow since her and her brother took over in 2017, she says it's been hard to keep up, especially with the gigantic new Circle K opening this year when gas prices are already unpredictable.
As the town grows, it's a little hard to keep up the changing town and the changing society, because even like gas has always been so volatile, but even nowadays it's been more volatile. There are better ways to expand the store, much like how the new Circle K expanded a lot bigger pumps and a lot bigger store, and we realized like we can't really compete with that.
Allen says she plans on resuming her career in healthcare while she caretakes for her father, focusing on family rather than the business. Since her and her brother are still young in their 30s, she feels like there's still a lot more she can do. She said, quote, "I've given my whole youth to the store, so I feel like it's time to do something else," unquote. During the pandemic, which Allison said was the toughest part of the last 8 years at the shop, she brought her dog Roxy into the shop to greet customers and for general comfort. Roxy quickly became the main attraction at the shop. Then she was elected town mayor in 2022, where she held office for 2 years.
I don't even remember how I managed a store without a dog. And I only brought a dog to the store because it was a pandemic, so there weren't really a lot of people, and she was just so good. And then people were just like quickly accepting to having a dog there, especially Roxy's personality and presence. Then when they didn't see her, they're like, "Where is she?" Or "How's the dog?" Or "Where's the dog? I don't see the dog." Like, you ask more for her than for my sake, which I don't mind because she does have a presence.
Allison says she'll remain in the community to help out whenever she can, much like she did at All American Fuel and Food. Since everyone needs gas, she said she witnessed a lot of humanity.
As a gas station, you deal with a lot of people, and so there's definitely some moments where we've had to help people, whether they run out of gas, whether they're going through mental breakdown, where that you just see a lot of humanity in people, all aspects of life, what people go through that I would not have known if I just lived a different job or just lived by myself. The 7-8 years I've been here is that definitely grown a lot more as a person and a lot more grateful what I have. At the end of the day, we're a family business and I have my family, and that's I have to take care of them and myself more than an entity.
Conversely, Allison added that even though they were a small group running the store, they were only able to do it because they were in such a small, tight-knit community in Morongo Valley. And when they needed help, there was always someone from that tight-knit community who was willing to help them. And that, she says, quote, "made us go a long way." Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Gabriel Hart.